Okay, so the material you're going to be needing for this project, I'm going with Red Heart Super Saver Glow Worm for the green. You can use any color green you like though, but this is the color I'll be using for this project. And then I'm using Simply Soft, the color Pumpkin. You can also use Red Heart Super Saver, the color Carrot, or you can even use an orange color if you have it in hand. This is what I had in hand, so this is the colors I'll be using for this project, and they do make that carrot color that we need for this project. You're going to be needing scissors, a yarn needle or Tempest needle, and what I have here is an H-millimeter hook, which is a 5mm hook. So let's get started. Okay, to get started, we're going to start off by making a slip knot. What I do here is I wrap the yarn over my fingers twice, tuck it from behind, and hold on to that little strand. Then grab my 2 loose ends and pull it through. Insert your hook. We're going to chain up 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Now, from the first chain that we did, we're going to chain 12, which would be 11, because we're counting this one as a double crochet. We're going to double crochet 11 more times into the first chain. So to double crochet, you're going to yarn over like I did here, insert your hook into that first chain, yarn over again, pull the yarn through, yarn over, you're going to pull through 2 loops, yarn over, and pull through 2 more. One more time, yarn over, insert your hook into that same chain, yarn over, pull the yarn through, yarn over, pull through 2 loops, yarn over, pull through 2 loops. So now we have a total of 3. Continue on until you have a total of 12 double crochets. Okay, so I think I have 12. I'm going to count them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. So we're going to slip stitch on the top of our chain 4 to join, and we are going to chain up 3. This round we are just going to double crochet in each stitch all around. So double crochet in every stitch, 1 double crochet in each of the stitches. Okay, so I'm at the end here. I'm going to slip stitch on the top, and now you're going to have like this little cup. Okay, chain up 3. We're going to double crochet all the way around. one double crochet in each of the stitches all the way around. Same thing we did on the last round. Okay, my last stitch here. Now I'm going to slip stitch on the top of my chain 3 to join, and chain up 3. So now we're going to do an increase round. We're going to double crochet in the same stitch as our chain 3, double crochet in the next stitch, double crochet in the next stitch, and then 2 double crochets into the same stitch on the next stitch. So it's 1 double crochet, 1 double crochet, 2 double crochets. So the next stitch we're going to put 1 double crochet, the next stitch 1 double crochet, the next stitch 2 double crochets into the same stitch. And if you're wondering what that noise is in the background, I have parakeets and they are singing away in the downstairs. So the next stitch we're going to double crochet, the next stitch double crochet, the next stitch 2 double crochets. Then we are going to double crochet in the next, and we are going to join with a slip stitch on the top of our chain 3 and move on to the next round. So now we're starting to open this up to make the bottom of this cocoon and bring it up more. Next round we are just going to double crochet, 1 double crochet in each of the stitches all the way around. Okay, coming to my last stitch here. Slip stitch on the top of your chain 3 and chain up 3. Now we're going to do another increase round. We're going to do the same thing we did on the previous round, and we're going to put a double crochet in the same stitch as our chain 3. Then the next 2 stitches we are going to put 1 double crochet in the next 2. then 2 double crochets into the next, then double crochet in the next 2 stitches, two double crochets into the next, the next 2 stitches, put 1 double crochet in each one, the next stitch, put 2 double crochets, the next 2 stitches, 1 double crochet, the next stitch, 2 double crochets, and then our last stitch, 1 double crochet. Then we are going to join with the slip stitch on the top of our chain 3 and chain up 3. The next round we are going to put 1 double crochet in each of the stitches all the way around. There goes my birds again. Do you guys have any animals or anything like that, pets? Comment below. I'd like to know which kind of pets you guys own, animals you might own if you live on a farm. It would be nice to know what's out there and who has what. And if you don't have any, I envy you. But the only reason why I have animals is because of my children. They have a big heart. But animals are a huge responsibility to keep clean. So here we are at the end, and I had to release it because I forgot. We're going to slip stitch on the top of our chain 3, and we're going to chain up 3. We're going to do another increase round. This increase round we're going to do a little bit differently. We're going to double crochet in the same stitch as our chain 3. The next stitch you want to put 1 double crochet. The next stitch you're going to put 2 double crochets. The next stitch you want to put 1 double crochet. The next stitch you're going to put 2 double crochets. And you're going to repeat this pattern all the way around. 1 double crochet into the next, 2 double crochets into the next. So it's 1, 2, 1, 2. And you just repeat that all the way around until you get to the end. Okay, so I'm at the end here, and I'm going to slip stitch to join, chain up 3, and the next round we're just going to put 1 double crochet in each of the stitches all around. Okay, slip stitch on the top of your chain 3 and chain up 3. Now we're going to do another increase round, and we're going to do what we did in the previous round right here, and we're going to double crochet in the same stitch as our chain 3. The next stitch you're going to put 1 double crochet, the next stitch 2 double crochets. The next stitch 1 double crochet, the next stitch 2 double crochets, and we're going to repeat this pattern all around. 1 and double crochet in the next, 2 double crochets into the next, and I'll meet you there. Okay, my last stitch here, a slip stitch on the top to join and chain up 3. So we should have something that looks like this now. And we're just going to keep on increasing. Okay, for this round we are just going to put 1 double crochet in each stitch all around. Okay, on my last one, slip stitch on the top of your chain 3 to join and chain up 3. We're going to do another increase round, and we're going to be doing the same thing we did on the previous round, where it's 1 double crochet, 2 double crochets into the next. So double crocheting the same stitch as your chain 3. The next stitch you want to put 1 double crochet, the next stitch 2 double crochets, the next stitch 1 double crochet, the next stitch 2. And we'll repeat that pattern all the way around. Okay, my last stitch, slip stitch on the top of our chain 3 to join, and chain 3. This round we are just going to put 1 double crochet in each of the stitches all around. Slip stitch to join, and chain up 3. Okay, so this is where we're at now. And we got our little tip for our carrot. Now we're gonna just build this up. There's no more need of increases here. And we are going to be going, I say, about another 10 rounds, and we'll go from there. And we're just going to be double crocheting all the way around. There's no more increases, so all we're going to do is just continue on, put 1 double crochet in each of the stitches all the way around. So we're going to go for another 10 rounds, so that's going to be 23 rounds total for this whole project. So continue on, and I'll meet you there with an additional 10 rounds of just double crochet in each of the stitches. and I will meet you there. So if in case you want to stop and catch up, go ahead and press pause on this video, and I'll be back with my 10 rounds complete. Okay, so I've gone to my 24th row here, and this is a perfect size for 0 to 3 months. I'm actually going to be making this for 3 to 6 months, so if you want to make this for 3 to 6 months, continue on for another 8 rows of just double crochet. Same thing you've been doing, but just an additional 8 more rows. So we have 31 rows total. But for 0 to 3 months, I say you stop here. And if you want it for 3 to 6 months, go for another 8 rows. Okay, so I'm going to go on for the another 8 rows, and I'll meet you here. Now, if you were to do the 0 to 3 months, just stop from here, and we'll continue on for the green leafy part of our carrot. Okay, so I did my 8 rows, so I have a total of 31 rows. So the end all the way to the top, and this is size 3 to 6 months. Now if you were to do the 0 to 3 months, I told you to stop there. So now what we're going to do is I slip stitch, and we're going to be fastening off. Leave it till so you can weave it in, and we can move this yarn away. Just take that tamper's needle now, or yarn needle, whatever you have in hand, or you can even use your hook and just weave it in like I told you. And I am just going to weave in my ends from the top and the bottom of this project before I start with the other color. That way I know it's in and it's not going to come out again. And the very tip of our carrot. Okay, so now we can start bringing in that other color of ours, which is the green. You can go with a darker green, a lighter green, it's all up to you what color green you would like to go with. And I am, where I fastened off, I'm going back about 2 stitches back from where I started, and I'm going to attach my yarn. And when I attach my yarn, I always do a slip stitch, not a slip stitch, I am lost with words. A knot before I put it on. I can't even remember the name. Oh my gosh. Where am I today? Slip knot. There we go. Hello. It's one of those days, isn't it? And we are going to chain up 2. We're going to start off by double crocheting in each stitch all the way around. So I'm going to take this project down right now. Okay, there we go. Now you guys can get a better look at what I'm doing here. And we are just going to be double crocheting in each stitch around. Now to remember, we fastened off right here. There is a stitch here, so please try to make your way in and get that stitch. If you can't, then go in between the posts so you can actually get that stitch like I did here. Okay, my last stitch, and I'm going to slip stitch on the top of our chain 3 to join, and we're going to chain up 1, and now what we're going to do is just a simple half double crochet all the way around. To do a half double crochet, you're going to yarn over, insert your hook into the stitch, yarn over again, and pull through all 3. Show you again, yarn over, insert your hook, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, and pull through all 3. That's a half double crochet. And we are half double crocheting in each stitch all the way around. Okay, so I'm getting closer to the end here. And my last stitch, you're going to slip stitch to join, and you want to fasten off. Take my yarn needle and sew in my ends. And now we're going to make the little, how you say it? It's going to be a string that we're going to weave in, and we're going to tie it inside. So let's put this to the side for right now. And I dropped the hook. And we're going to make a slip knot. And let's go with the 120. 1, 2. So we're going to chain 120. 3. So I have my chain of 120. And all we're going to do now is go into the next chain over, not this chain, but the next one over, and we're going to slip stitch. To slip stitch, you just insert your hook, pull the yarn through, and then pull it through again to the next loop. Then we're going to go into the next stitch, yarn over, pull the yarn through, and then pull the yarn through again to the next loop. So we're going to slip stitch all the way down this chain, making it a little bit thicker and more secure. Okay, so I've gone to the end of here with my slip stitch, and now I'm going to fasten off. Pull that through. What I like to do is I like to tie the two ends together and then like sew them in so they're not shown anymore, but it gives it more of a secureness so it won't unravel later at the end. So now I'm just going to weave in my ends. Okay, so now we're going to do a little bit of, make this a little bit more fancier. Before we put this on, and we're going to put this on first. So, there's normally a line here. Let me see if I can find it here. There it is. Okay, so this line is your beginning and ending. I don't know if you can actually see that. Kind of like naked to the eye in a way, but you can see it where you begin in your stitches, and you chained up right here. It's very invisible, but what I like to do is keep this from the back. So try to make that right in the center, and then we're going to flip this over. And right into where we did our double crochets, we're going to weave this in. So what I like to do is get the center here. Start from the back. Yes, the back. Okay, and grab two of these. So I'm going to put one on one side, right in the center. Just eyeball it. It doesn't have to be perfect. But I always go through the back and bring it through. And then I grab my two ends, make sure that they're together evenly, and pull. So that way it's nice and even. And so I know that's my center point, and so now I'm just going to weave it in. So I go into like every three of them. So 1, 2, 3. Go in and out. Just weave this in. 1, 2, 3. And we're going to come back in. You can go 2, but 3 is fine. And I'm doing one side, and then I'll do the other. Okay, I'm going to stop there because I'm pretty sure the other one's going to end up over here. And then I'm going to weave this one in. And I'm just going to stop right there just to make sure, okay? We can weave this in, but then I'm going to be coming in right about here, so I think that's fine because it's going to scrunch that together. Okay, so now we have weaved this in. We're going to add some leaves to the end of this and sew them on. So I'm going to show you how to make the leaf. Let's put this to the side real quick. Grab your green yarn, make a slip knot. See, I know the word of it now. And we are going to chain up, say 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. I want to make them a little bit bigger than that, so let's go to 9, 8, and 9. So I'm going to triple crochet. To triple crochet, you are going to yarn over your hook twice, like I did here instead of once, and you're going to go into the 4th chain from the hook. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Insert your hook into that chain, yarn over, pull the yarn through, yarn over, pull through 2 loops, yarn over, pull through 2 loops, yarn over, and pull through the last 2. That's a triple crochet. So now we're going to do that again. Yarn over twice, insert your hook, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. So now we're going to do 2 double crochets into the next 2 chains. So we're going to put 1 double crochet in each one. 1 double crochet, the next chain, another double crochet. The next chain, you're going to put a half double crochet. And then our last chain right here, we're going to put 3 single crochets. 1, 2, and 3. Now we're going to be working on the opposite side. So we're going to do the same thing we did on the other side. Half double crochet. Then the next 2, we're going to do double crochet in each one. There's 1, the next one, 2. Okay. And then we're going to do 2 treble crochets. So yarn over twice, insert your hook, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, and pull through the last 2. And then again, another treble. Then we're going to chain 3, 1, 2, 3, and we're going to go right in the center of where we did our triple crochet, right there. Insert our hook and slip stitch and fasten off. Leave a long tail, not that long, but enough to sew in. And I say make about 2, you can make 4 of them. And what we're going to do with this, you're going to take your yarn needle and your project here, and at the very tip, take it and sew it in. I like to tie the two ends together like I did before, but do not tie it too tight because it brings the leaf together. So just a little bit, just so that loose end doesn't come loose and your leaf is no longer a leaf. And then I just sew in the ends. Sewing in the ends are very time consuming, but it makes a project way better. Just taking your time and sewing them in instead of just cutting the yarn off. Sometimes I just cut it off because I'm just like, let's get it over with, let's go, come on. But then at the end, these projects just loosen up on themselves and it does not look right. So there is one leaf, and then I'll make another one. The same pattern. So there we go, I have sewed on another leaf. And we can tie this at the top. A cute little bow. And there it is, our carrot. I'm going to try to zoom out so you can get a better view of this. I hope you guys enjoyed this project as much as I did. Please comment below, subscribe, and like. And if you subscribe, make sure you click that bell so you can check out all my other newer videos that's coming out this year in 2019. Until next time, happy crocheting. This is Sabrina. Bye.